This is what Elon Musk said to CNBC. He was referring to the rather glaring omission of Tesla mentions out of the White House. He said Biden has pointedly ignored Tesla at every turn and falsely stated that, in fact, GM has led the industry rather than Tesla when Tesla produced 300,000 EVs last quarter and GM produced 26. Well, that was what you were referring to.
Yeah, well, pointed.
It's accurate.
It's so... Yeah, it is accurate.
It is accurate. I mean, the administration is not including him because of the unionized.
Well, it's a unionized president.
Right.
By the way, there's longshoreman talks coming up. You want to see what a union can do?
Right.
Yeah.
I understand why he. I mean, listen, he's. I mean, come on. How can you not include Elon Musk in the conversation?
I don't know. It is peculiar. Elon Musk is a great. I mean, the guy's American. I mean, he's our team. He's our team.
Well, he's South African, but yes.
No, but saying he does it in America.
Yes.
He works for the plant's here. A lot of people get employment here. It's been a big win, and it's ours. That's what I meant. I know South Africa. It's ours. So, like, even though it's non-union,
Once
it's
again,
ours.
we benefited from immigration.
Oh, you're trying to make a high-minded point.
Just,
I can be high-minded.
Easy point to make.
I have no problem being high-minded.
Pretty clear cut to me.
Yeah, it does.
Look, it's an interesting moment because the president is perceived by many business people as on the other side of cabinet.
Well, he doesn't have a lot of people in his cabinet, if any, who actually have business experience.
Ginny Raimondo.
I hear that a lot.
Commerce.
People like Ginny Raimondo from Commerce. She was the governor of Rhode Island.
But she's venture capitalist.
Yeah, so she has some. But beyond that, there's a lack of it, and that's disturbing to some of the business community, which you can understand. And you can understand why Musk is like, come on, why do you keep talking about all the other guys and not us?
Well, also, when you speak to executives, the president seems uniquely uncomfortable with CEOs. And I don't think that's necessarily because he doesn't like them. I think he just has been very cloistered. He's not familiar with them. I remember when I used to speak to him in the old days, he actually took some pride in not knowing about the stock market.
He was a senator for so long. He didn't have any exposure to corporate America? And as the vice president, too?
No, he wasn't comfortable. That's okay. You can always get comfortable, right? I mean, you can say, hey, you know what, I'm going to make this a project. It doesn't have to be like this.
Meanwhile, shares of G are up 2.5%. You mentioned the idea that, is it a buy or is there an opportunity?
I think Larry Kolb is doing a super job.
Larry Kolb. I was talking about GM. GM.
Oh, I missed EM. I think GM is inexpensive. I think that people are going to be surprised at what they're doing in autonomous. Like, yes, absolutely, EV, not their strength. Autonomous, I think, will surprise. This is another example of a stock that people have given up on. And I think that's a mistake.
Well, a big part of it now is because we don't know to what degree EVs are going to rely on the combustion business, how they're going to be run, are they going to trade separately, right? Farley's been saying things that are starting to broaden that conversation.
I don't think Farley's going to separate. I think Farley likes the fact that you got a good dividend, that they're going to have some major change. They're going to have ICE fund EV. And I think that's what you have to do. Okay. Because you want the F-150 internal combustion engine to be funding the gigantic plans that Ford has to be EV. And Ford trucks, by the way, we forget, that's the best-selling vehicle.
Right.
So we used to say F-150 enterprise value is worth more than the company itself.
Look, I bought a Maverick. It's a mini truck, okay, which I absolutely love. My wife already took it.
Yeah.
And you forget the franchise that Ford has. This was never taken away, and they've added to it the electronic version of the Ford Lightning. Well, just try getting one. I mean, it took me a long time to get my Maverick.
Well, you think that's why Musk is craving some attention because he feels this heat?
He has, the supply chain issue hasn't been that big an issue for Musk. It's been rather amazing. He has his own chips. I mean, he builds everything by himself.
They've got to get that Berlin factory up, and that has yet to. They will, but it's taken a lot longer than they anticipated.
There's some environmental issues.
There's some permitting issues, and they added some things in terms of.
Do you think that they don't want him because it's right in the heart of like BMW and Benz land?
No, I don't think that would be the case at all.
All right.
That's going to be very important for them, obviously, supplying the European market. You don't have to do it from the U.S. or China.
Right. And by the way, page one of the FT this morning is Ukraine, and right below that, the only other story is about Volkswagen potentially spinning off Porsche down the road.
Well, I mean, look, Porsche is an unbelievable company, and I think it's not getting credit. But we have this all the time. I mean, remember Pat Gelsinger said he didn't get credit for Mobileye? Mm-hmm. You know, this not credit whining thing.
Yeah, but then you announce a split off your GE or your J&J, and you announce enormous splits, and the market doesn't care either.
I thought you're now talking GE good.
Yes, I am talking
Larry Culp's
GE
making a lot of
now.
money. People don't like that. I think he saved the company. I don't even know if GE would exist if Larry Culp hadn't been in there.